This is the Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live today with December 2024 Comic Book Haul. What kind of books, what kind of comics, all the cool things the Great Legend's been picking up in the month of December, which hadn't been that much, but you're going to get to see some cool things anyway. We've got the classic monthly from Lone Star Comics, aka mycomicshop.com. Some of the best folks over there. You can check out I used to have the link. You can go to the link on my YouTube page and get it. But if you want to get some good deals on comics, use that affiliate link. Wink, wink. But so we're gonna go over some books, and I'm gonna show you some cool stuff I've been picking up. We don't have much going on in the live chat just yet, but I do have my eyes on the live chat, man, because we all know the live chat is where it's at. So, one thing I was going to show you. I got this on the bay. I never got to pick this up when this came out. This came out back in, I want to say 2011, maybe 2012, or maybe even 2010. Came back out way back then. And I always saw it at the comic shops, but I never did really put the cash down for it. And I couldn't find it anymore. I don't think they sell them anymore, but I was able to get this one off eBay for like $20, sealed and everything. Back to the Future, the card game. It's kind of blurry there. Let's see. Anyway, Back to the Future, the card game. Here's what the back looks like. I tried to get the sticker off, but yeah. It's a 2 to 6 player card game. It's a 11 and up, but it says jump into the action of the Back to the Future movies with the Back to the Future card game. As the descendant of Marty, Biff, Doc, or others, your mission is to make sure pivotal events go down the right way to protect your existence. If you're not careful, time travel itself will get uninvented with someone else's reality on top, like say Biff, classic. So grab the wheel of the famous DeLorean and go back in time to save the future. And this is by Looney Labs, Looney. Looney Labs put out this game, and it's called Back to the Future, the card game. So I was glad to get that. I love a good card game. Love a good board game. So that was a fun pickup I was getting. All right. Before we check the chat, we're going to check the chat. Man, what's going down? We got D-Rock coming all the way down from the Canada town. He's usually up there with my main man, Professor. And you got to love their Professor of Playtime Wrestling Federation. No doubt about it. And his funny cameo girl, a.k.a. Camera Lady. Man, so D-Rock, man, good to see you over here in the comic book realm, the comic book community. Man, another big shout out, Gotham City Comics, all the way from Mesa, Arizona. If you're in the Mesa, Arizona region or just in the Midwest and you want a taste of the best, you're going to want to check out Gotham City Comics. Because in Gotham City, there's only one law. And that's Gotham City's law, baby. And it's at Gotham City Comics, man. Get it while you can. Don't pass it up. Because you never want to be the Penguins buttercup. Hell no. Hey, Sean Richards, my main man. Darth Richards. Sean Richards versus Uncle Roman Curtis. Dude, that's like Street Fighter 7000. For the best books and the best looks. Sean Richards, man, one of the best, man. Thank you for stopping by, enjoying a little holidays with your family, I hope. All of you folks, Gotham City, Kev. Kevin, I think you're Gotham City. Kevin. I want to say Kevin. I think Gratu Orloff always calls you Kevin. But yeah, man, good to see you, dude. Hell yeah. Merry Christmas. All right. This one, you know what? Let me kind of open it. Just kind of get it loosened up here. But I won't dig into it just yet. I'm going to keep that box. That box might come in handy. But this is my haul from my comic shop, which is just my normal monthly haul. Oh, good. Okay, I got that one in there. Nice, because I read the one issue before that. But a lot of times when you're doing the comic book community, you look at the year and you start seeing videos at the end of the year. Like, did they get everything on their 2024 list? Or are they talking about what comics they want to put on their 2025 list? A lot of people use these lists because they find if they see the title written down, they'll know that they need to concentrate on that title a little bit more and put their money and put their concentration toward the title on the list. So it's always good to have a list, because sometimes if you don't have a list, you can go a whole year. I talked to Immortal Biggie Shack the Champ. You can do a whole year and you can watch the year go by and not even really get a book or take even a look at what's out there that you have to offer, either the book or yourself. So make sure you get your comics when you can, because you don't want to miss out on something. All right, but anyway. All right, so one of the books that I got recently, and this is the first time I'm showing this, I think, but I've got it all Mylar'd up, and I'll show you why I got this book, because I have another book, and then there's another. There's a lot that's going on, but this is Dial H, House of Mystery, Dial H for Hero, new, the most original character in comic history. So come on, Robbie Reed does it again when he becomes 3 brand new superheroes to battle the Marauders of Thunderbolt Island. So each time he uses the dial, he becomes a different superhero, Dial H. So he's got the 3 superheroes are Supercharge, the Human Bullet, and Radar Sonar Man. So really cool. Got the checkerboard up top for old Hot Rod. That's Hot Roddy. Not Roddy. This is Hot Rod. Dr. Silver Age likes the checkerboards. That's issue 157. And I've got a little Dial H tab in one of my comic boxes where I put my Dial H related books. There was this one here this was one of my guest pickups of 2024. It was not on the list or anything. It was just kind of one of those unexpected ones that they had a real nice copy. I felt the deal was pretty awesome. And this is, let's see, that was 157. I think, wasn't it? I'm already forgetting my numbers. Yeah, 157. This one's House of Mystery issue 160. And it's a Dial H for Hero. And then over on this side, the most original character in comic history, a new old friend, Plastic Man. So yeah, an old new hero, Giant Boy, a new hero, King Candy, and Sakuma G dial in for blazing action. Okay, this is the villain called the Wizard of Light. So that's who Dial H and the kid Robbie's trying to fight. Now, this book here is a key issue. I think all of them should be key issues, quite frankly, because they all mean something to somebody. But this is House of Mystery 160 from July 1966. But it's the first Silver Age appearance of Plastic Man. Yeah. So, a little creamed off white. Damn good book to have. So, I was glad to get that one. I have Plastic Man number 1. I want to say, I think it is graded. But it's in the closet. So, yeah. It's graded by CBCS. It used to be PGX, but I upgraded it to CBCS. All right. So, that was that one. So, that's another cool book. Now, we're going to just get right on into the big boys. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. And I don't know how long the mini PC has to go. But while I unbox this one, I'm going to tell you a little more. This is another House of Mystery related book. But let's take a look at the chat real quick. That's me, Kevin. Yep, Gotham City. All right. Michael Taylor, one of the OGs, man. Michael Taylor, also one of the 4-color fossil guys out there. Captain Comics, ahoy, mateys and mermaids, man. It's great to see you, Captain. Ahoy, my brother. Pray to you and your family are doing well, as along with this couple coming up next. Hazel Dan. I got to catch you a little bit, Hazel Dan, on David's today, but I was in and out doing some other things, errands. Merry Christmas to you, Hazel Dan. Love y'all. Y'all are the best. Yeah, very cool first Silver Age. This one's another first appearance, I believe. Let's see. Oh, knocking things over, see? Hey, I'm live. What's up? That's old Evil Huntsman right there, aka Little Legend. Not so little anymore. Okay. Oh, it's a dial H. It's a dial H. It's a dial H. I'm excited. Oh, there's Giant Boy. Nice. Origin and first appearance of Dial H for Hero. And it's House of Mystery 156. So there's your Giant Boy character that shows up in one of those issues, either the next issue or the one after, or the 160. But yeah, first Dial H right there, man. Damn. Now here's the thing. Like, I love these Dial H's. And that one there, the one I showed you raw is like probably a 7.5 or so, but I can't really read them like this. This is the only shitty thing about these. I can't really read what's inside. Now, if you go to Gotham City Comics, and if you also subscribe to Sir Gratu, Sir Gratu Orloff, sometimes they crack open slabs. I haven't cracked one open. I don't think I've ever cracked one open live. I've cracked them and pried them open like some old school, but these new ones I've never tried to crack open yet. But the old ones, yeah, I'd pry those open. You know, they say if you just give it a hard like thump like this, it breaks it. If you watch Barbarian Kung Fu. So, dude, isn't that so cool? First Style H. Okay, I'm gonna lay this off to the side. And I'm going to put that in the Mylar bag later because you know I like my Mylars. Okay. So that over there. Now I want to show you these items I'm going to show on probably a separate video. This is the first one. A big old book, Thimble Theater, the pre-Popeye comics of E.C. Seeger. Little rippage there. That's okay. I'm not going to open this just yet. I'm probably going to do a video on this, but I want to open it up and really review it, get to know it, get to know the feel, and then we'll come back to this later down the line. This is a book by Fantagraphics. This is the second print of this book. The first print, well, the first print stays pretty, I think you could get the first print for like maybe 100, maybe 200. This one new is 100. So it's just the first print is a red cover. Also, I think this is, I think, ham gravy and castor oil on the cover, whereas the other one I think was olive oil and ham gravy and castor oil. So this is the before Popeye came along in 1929. So more than a decade before he created the world's most famous cartoon sailor, Elzie Chrysler Cigar began his comics in the movies. He drew cartoons for silent movie theater slides, the Charlie Chaplin comic strip, and a daily strip about Chicago's movies and entertainment. Then in 1919, he penned his own small screen creation for the newspapers, Thimble Theater, where Popeye was to be born. About 10 years later? Yeah. So this volume is an example of all the EC Cigar's early comics and illustrations and over 100 pre-Popeye Thimble Theater Sunday pages, including the complete run of the famed Western Desert Saga, a serial that rivals his latter work in storytelling humor. These comics, most of which had never been reprinted before, are now here for the whole Popeye world to see. And this is a revised and expanded second print. So it's going to have a little bit more than the first one did. And the other book I got from Fantagraphics, this is the volume 4. I can go ahead and slice this one open right now. Let's see. Cut this bad boy a little bit here. Got to get a good slide on it. I guess I can show you what it is first. So, oh, here we go. It's a good slide. Yeah, I got it. Okay. We're just going to open this one up. The other three of these are by on my bedside, the bedside bookshelf in my bedroom. Oh, I love these though, man. These are very nice. This is by Fantagraphics. This is volume 4. Popeye the EC cigar, Popeye Sundays. This one will set you back $25. You can get it off fantagraphics.com or order it off Amazon. Real nice. This part's hard, okay? And then inside is a soft cover book. So let's pull the soft cover book out. Beautiful. This is just beautiful artwork here. I mean, it's just awesome. Now, this one is I was reading a little bit about it. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, so on the sides, it tells the date. So it goes from December 26th, yeah, to January 2nd. Yeah, so it goes, it's like all the Sunday papers, which is really cool because the Sunday ones were in color. And you know what Sean Connery says? It's the Chicago way, you know. All right, so we put this back. But I love these, man. So this one is February 1936 to October 1938, and it's volume 4, Sweet Pea and Eugene the Jeep. So you got Eugene on the cover playing front and center. So very cool to see Popeye. I love this. I love the Fantagraphic hardbacks. You know, a lot of times you'll find comic collector channels, they're all about the next book or the next key or whatever. Let me show you this one here just for shits and giggles. I'm working on my Crisis on Infinite, which is the letter C, right? But basically, after Crisis on Infinite Earths, I also have Infinite Crisis, then I have Final Crisis. I got 2 pristine copies of this. Dude, these can, like, when I say 9/8 candidate, you know, I say CBCS, press and clean these. I don't think they clean, but I don't think they need cleaning anyway. But you just press these bad boys and give me some 9/8s back, baby. 9/8s, Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes. But that ain't about that life, you know what I mean? Jaime's gonna have to stay raw for a little while. And if you, I got multiple. Oh, there's that one there. You know, I got a couple of issue. There's some more. Well, that's the first regular Jaime, I guess. Yeah, dude, I take good care of my books, man. Yeah, these are still 9/8s. I mean, like, oh my goodness. So yeah, Infinite Crisis. Okay, so this box. Let me tell you about this box. I have been working on a box here. The books are falling, but I've been working on this box. I've just finished off Animal Man box, 3 boxes of DC Western books, plus Dynamite Lone Ranger, Dynamite Dark Shadows, and Gold Key Dark Shadows, a whole box of Dark Shadows, basically. And then I got a I got a Batman 66, Black Adam, Black Lightning, and Blue Beetle box with blue and gold. So that's kind of my B box. And then this box here is the Crisis box. So after these Crisis books here, I've got Crisis. It's it's called Final Crisis. Yeah, it's called Final Crisis. But I also have the cover Bs, or the George Pred covers to all the Infinite Crisis, plus the secret files and origins, you know, the little gimmick there. And then of course, when you have the secret file and origins, you got to get this one. The whole prelude to Infinite Crisis, which I think this includes the countdown to Infinite Crisis, where if not, I've got to find that and put it in the Crisis. But I think I've got that somewhere. But that's when Ted Kord gets shot in the head by Maxwell Lord, and then it basically starts the whole Infinite Crisis gimmick, you know. So very freaking hardcore. But again, Fantagraphics. Another big part of my collection on that shelf is the Don Rosa collection, which is volume 1 through 10, and that's awesome. And then I got 2 volumes of The Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck, which has been printed multiple times, but I've got a 2-volume set, and then I've got all of those Carl Barks fanographics, which are Donald Duck and Uncle Scrooge. Then on the bottom, I got that Jonah Hex. Is that Jonah Hex? Yeah, the big horse is still down there. But the bottom is all Dick Tracy hardcovers that IDW Publishing put out. Or I think it was an imprint of IDW Publishing. I can't remember. But yeah, man, I love getting books. I used to work in a library for 24 years. I was having fun with Bleecker, not Bleecker. I was at the Bleecker Street Church today, and I found out that the Missouri guys, which is fun because the whole thing, I mean, the kids from Missouri area. Um, this is so cool. Bobby De La Ghetto, Circumstances, Brother Joe, and Beckerman root on this pro wrestler named Anakin Murphy. And I know Anakin Murphy. Like I don't know him know him personally. I'm sure. Oh my God. You know what? I think I maybe met him once. Maybe. I know it's hard to tell, but like his aunt, I used to work with his aunt. We actually retired on the same day together. It was pretty cool. We had a celebration and everything. So yeah, his aunt, Aunt Lori is her name. I ain't gonna divulge the last name, but yeah, the Anakin Murphy, the wrestler that they like. And I watched a couple of his matches. He's really good. I knew he would be because he's been at this for like a long time, like 8 years. Ever since I started working there, Lori told me he was into wrestling, and so I know he'd been going to wrestling school and he'd been doing refereeing. So yeah, he's doing really good. So if you're interested to get this, this is volume 4. The third one had Sea Hag on it. The second one had Weepy on it, and the first one had Popeye and Olive on it. Okay, so now those are kind of the big boys. Let me go over these again for folks that like the gimmicks. Where well, I was able to get this during 2024. I was really happy to get a good deal on this one here, a very fine Dial H 157 for about $35, man. So really damn cool, really nice condition. Let me count my spine ticks. 1, 2. Yeah, spine ticks near the staples, but 7570 range, very nice. So got that. After the crisis, I got Dial H, and then after Dial H, Earth 2. Earth 2, and I have Earth 2. There's a series called Earth 2. Where is it? It's Society. Yeah. It's Earth 2 Society with old Zarzod or whatever that guy's name is. That one's that's not the Earth 23 Superman, but that's Earth 2 Society. And they had another one called Earth 2 World's End, which was a weekly run that ran about 40 something issues. I don't even think it went a whole year, but you can read all of that digitally now. I was talking to a good friend of ours, mine on Jigs Kingdom Discord, and he's going to digital, and his name's I don't think he'd mind saying his name, giving him some shout outs and love. His name's Darth Lopez. Really cool guy, man. I've got to meet him a lot on Jigs Kingdom. We've got to do some hangouts together. So, man, Darth Lopez, if you ever see him in the chat, make sure you give him a thumbs up. Make sure you go to his channel, give him a follow. I don't know if he's got any content up yet, but when he does, you'll be glad you got content from a guy that you can trust and a guy that's legit, man. So make sure you check out Darth Lopez. So that was one Dial H. Let me show you. This was an earlier one I got this year. Being a fan of Plastic Man, I get me got the old Plastic Man there. There's that giant boy over there. Woo, right there. That's a creamed off white. Okay. That's a Silver Age Plastic Man. Yep. Dial H, man. So I want to try to get all the Dial H's. Most likely, if I can get them ungraded, would be good. But this one was a damn high one. I just couldn't pass it up. And plus, it was the first appearance of Dial H, Robbie Reed, the whole first appearance of the Dial H gimmick. So glad to have that in the collection. And I want to read those and then enjoy some old school Dial H. Of course, I'll start with the one that I've got raw because can't read the one slab. I'll have to pull some secrets on those and read those digital. Let me check the chat again. It's been a while since I checked the chat. You know, some might muster that I can go long like a Drew Manchu filibuster. You know what I'm saying? Long and strong. That's what she said. All right. So here we go. We got some people in the chat that I got to get to that I ain't got to just yet. And I'm talking about the BLC, Big Line Cat 646. The cat is here. Thunder, 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 cats. Damn. Thunder, thunder, cats are loose. Thunder, thunder, cats. I don't remember the rest of those lyrics, but it was some good ass shit. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Okay, anyways. BLC, good to have you. BLC had a auction, I think, last night or the night before. Check that out on the rewind. See if you got any good deals you may have missed. Big shout out to Christina Payne, the moderator that don't even have to have a name. Everyone knows the CP is the place to be. Christina Payne. No pain, no gain. So y'all be nice because she's the moderator. Don't think twice. Anyway, so we got Michael Taylor, Sonny. Christina Payne, VLC, getting the love. I have that Plastic Man issue. Oh, yeah, Plastic Man, dude, is what it's all about, man. Christina's in the house, dropping those links. Thank you so much, Christina. Oh, there he is. Simon is here. GLS brother. What's up, Simon? Oh, dude, I was just talking about Marcus with when it came to Anakin. Yeah, fucking Anakin Murphy. Yeah. That's the coworker I worked with at Little Elm for 6 years. And like we both retired on the same day. We were just, I think after COVID, we were both just kind of exhausted. She was ready to retire, and I was like, I want to retire early. And her nephew is fucking Anakin. Yeah, no shit. I've seen pics of the kid and everything through the years. That's the kid. I watched him. I've watched him on YouTube. And you and Beckerman go see it with Brother Joe and Bobby Legato. Y'all go see Brad. That's so cool. So yeah, I'll let everyone sub up to Marcus. Circumstances, one of the best. Love Marcus. Oh yeah, thanks, Marcus. Marcus liked the stream, baby. Dude, what's up, Mr. Gretzky? Hey, they're just checking in, still at the last stop right, man. Take care of Nabisco, man. Oh, there he is. It's Perry. It's Perry Gaming. You know I gotta get. You know this is gonna piss Marcus off, but I'm gonna have fun. Bam! All right. Oh, there he is, Sickotron. What's up, Sickotron? Good to have you, brother. Dude, Popeye, all the books are just like that. And one of them, like the first one's like blue, one of them's green. They present really well. I love these Popeye books, man. I have another set like way under my bookshelf I can't get to, but they're large Fantagraphics volume 1 through 6. And on each spine, it'll say P and then O, P, E, Y, E. So it's like those are those tall ones. They're a little bit shorter than this because this is freaking okay. If this is comic book size, this is like coffee table size. I mean, this really wouldn't fit on the bookshelf. I mean, I guess I would have to lay it on its side, maybe. I don't know. That or it's a book I put in the closet where the protected books. All right, man. Let's get back to that chat. Man, it's Perry Gaming. What's up, brother? Sickotron, the Great Legend Show. What is up? It's great to see you. Man, I love all y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much for taking time out of your day to watch the Great Legend Show do what he do. And that's unbox some kick-ass comic books and give some shout-outs to each and every one of you. Oh, there he is, dude. I was praying this man would get here. I'm going to get to you in a minute, but I'm going to get to him. All right, Michael Taylor. Yeah, that slip cover. Yep. Playtime Wrestling Federation. There he is. It's the professor. Yeah. Shut up, camera lady. Sit your ass down. That's the professor talking. Oh, man. Y'all check out Playtime Wrestling. Y'all be glad you did. But let me get to this next guy because I was praying for this guy and praying for his little kitty cat, Pauline. And I was thinking back to the memories of Ellis, the great brother Ellis, man. God bless you, DVC. Love you, brother. I was thinking about you and Ellis the other day and thinking about how, y'all were talking about music that one time. Y'all were sitting there and y'all were reminiscing about what was some of his favorite bands, being that this guy was like in the old school, like the old days, 1920s, 40s or whatever. And then you had mentioned the Beatles, and he said, yeah, he liked the Beatles, but then you wanted to know more about the old school music, and he always loved to tell those stories, man. There's just needs to be more of that in the world, like more of loving one another and learning from one another, like Noah probably learned from Abraham, or no, I guess Noah would learn from maybe Methuselah, and then Methuselah from Enoch. But anyway, you pass it down. You only get the greatness like that when it's passed down generation to generation. And Ellis left a lot of his greatness on this man here, Dr. Von Chilla. So make sure you subscribe to Dr. Von Chilla. He's a must see, and he puts Godzilla to shame. And he is the epitome of community. Just dropping the rhymes, dropping the bars, because when I see the superstars align, the great legend is on time with the finest rhyme. Amen. That's right. All right, love you, DVC. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Legend, speaking of Batman 6, early mid-70s, met Adam West, Burt Ward. They were signing in costumes as a car show. Wish I saw the photos they signed me. Oh, Michael, dude, that is so kick-ass, man. Yeah, Michael, I was lucky to see him. Yeah, it's on a hard drive, but I've got, it may be on this computer, but I can't show it right now. But I got to see him about 3 months before Adam West passed away, and I got him to sign my hardcover book. I got an awesome Batman 66 hardcover book that's like really cool. I'll have to show that one of these days. Who dat? There he is, the legend of the auctions, the guy that created them all. He was on the bottom floor, and he's still going to this day with the Band of Brothers auction. Who dat comics and movies. Check out my main man, Russ. Y'all have seen him on the Great Legend Show way back in the day. And hey, that ain't to say we ain't ever going to see him again on here. It's just I don't really have a computer that can do anything. But man, God bless you, Russ, you and your family. And hope y'all doing good. And we got Carlito Classico, one of the greatest of all time, coming to drop the cigar, smoke, and lead. Man, he's a movie connoisseur. Oh, dude, me and my wife, we just finished From Russia with Love last night. So that was finally good to finish. Our next one up is called Goldfinger. So it's the third Bond movie. We're watching them all the way to the current day because I got that fucking box set that's like 80 years of Bond, or I don't know what it is, but it's awesome. So it's so cool, man. Look at the Clone Trooper. Yo, great legend. Merry Christmas, Clone Trooper. Been great to see you here, man. Always good to have one of the troopers of the Star Wars fame stop by, and the Clone Trooper is one of the best. Check you out, Random Riffs. We got Kev in the house, man. Merry Christmas to Kev. We just was talking about Don Rosen call box a little earlier. Oh, there he is, Nom Man. Oh, Nom Man. Okay, so Nom Man puts out this video, right? And I'm going to show Nom Man this. And Nom Man puts this video out. Okay. Is Nom Man here? Okay. Nom Man puts this video out. He's unboxing a comic book from someone named Anon Mouse. I don't know who this Anon Mouse is. Don't know nothing about the Anon Mouse. But then in that same video, Nom Man says in a picture, he's looking at a picture of like a Batman book, and he said, this looks like the rat from one of my favorite books. And he's talking about this book, Alarming Tales #1, the Commandy prototype issue. And I look at these and I'm like, I bought these a pretty long time ago. I actually have one I'm going to put on eBay pretty soon. But I've got these here. One's white page and one's off-white, I think. No, one's creamed off-white and this one's 3.0 white. So, I mean, damn, 3.0 white. That one pretty much, that's staying with me. But when Nom Man said that, though, during that video, specifically that video, because the Anon Mouse plays an important part of my life, I almost sent Anon Mouse. I mean, I almost, I think Anon Mouse almost sent Comic Bookworm another damn book, but no, he got to wait a while. It's too hot. Anon Man, it's too hot. All right, but yeah, good to see Anon Man. All right, man. Ellis would have been 104 now. God bless. I can't wait to see him, brother. I think each day this world gets closer to the rapture time, where Jesus takes us in the twinkling of an eye. And humanity, like everyone's like, where did all these people disappear to? And, we'll be up there with Jesus and we'll be hanging out with Ellis. Man, that's gonna be good shit right there. We got to party like it's 19. For Ellis, we gonna party like it's 1929. Old school, yeah. Hell yeah. Amen. Merry Christmas to you. Nah, man, a comic book worm. Love me some Nah, man. Good times, man. Holy cat, that anonymous was all right. Yeah, that was a cool book, man. It's called Enemy of the Black Ace, and it's where the dude gets in the time travel machine, goes to the future, and it's inhabited by these animals. And one of them was like that rat, and then they had the rats from Commandy. I want to see issue 2 or 3. They were coming out of like those airships, or were those like weasels? I don't know. They were kind of ratty, those ones from Commandy. But yeah, that Alarming Tales is an OG book. Let me get some more info on it. It's Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. It was a Harvey comic from September 1957. But yeah, Kirby and Simon, you know him from Captain America and all those greats that they did together in the early years, But this one, I'm going to go ahead and move along. DVC says a Bond marathon would be awesome. I would love to watch the Connery Moore Bonds in order sometime. Been a long time. Yeah, Rips wants to see him. DVC knows him. Michael Taylor's here. Great to see Michael Taylor, one of the fossils, man. One of the OG Golden Age lovers of the community. I wish I had more Golden Age to show. I'll show this one since it is holiday. And actually, if I show this, though, would it be too risky? It's not too bad. I mean, pretty good. It's got some tape, I think, on it, but it's Fawcett's Funny Animals #2. So very cool. It's the second appearance of Hoppy the Marvel Bunny. Yeah, there's another one that's a nicer copy than this, but I was able to get this at such a good price. I think it was like $50. So I was like, you can't complain. So maybe if I upgrade one of these days. Now, the only Golden Age book that I'm looking for is the Funny Animals issue 1. That's issue 2. I would like to get issue 1. And then I'll have all of those big time appearances of all those characters. From Captain Marvel Jr., Mary Marvel, Black Adam, Shazam the Wizard, Billy Batson, Tawny, just all of them. Who's that other one? Cole the Barbarian. Mr. Mind is another one. I've got a Mr. Mind. All right, let's go ahead and quit with the Fawcett love and go with the books that I'm collecting. Now, I still haven't read these yet. I've just been kind of letting them stack. But here's a couple issues. Dick Tracy #6. I flipped through the first issue. It looked really good. But like I said, I haven't really sat down to just envelop or get sucked into it. But dude, I love Dick Tracy as well. Like I said, on that bottom shelf, it's all Dick Tracy's. It's all the volumes. I guess it's 1 through 29 or 28, and it goes from Chester Gould's first, where he was even called Plain Clothes Tracy, all the way up to 1980, where I want to say Max Allan Collins takes over at 1980. So it's like his whole run. So early years to, I guess, 79. So there's some Dick Tracy. He's got to love some Dick Tracy. This one is I, Little Popeye, issue 3. Another one I've been collecting, but I have not been reading. That cover's cool. That was kind of like an old Fleischer looking, maybe throwback cover there. I do love a lot of these covers. Look at that cover. That's a really cool cover. That's by Massive Studios. So I get, I try to get as many covers as I can because I don't get many titles. So like I'll get Dick Tracy and Popeye. You're always going to see the Shazam stuff. You might see some Black Adam stuff. And this is one I picked up. This was a Black Adam number 8. It was a variant that I didn't have. Really nice too. Another 9.8 candidate. Man, my comic shop does real good. I wouldn't get this graded, but it's just pretty cool. Plus, I didn't have that one. Um, this is Black Adam 5. I guess I didn't have this either. There's a couple of Black Adams I was missing. Okay. I guess these were variants, but check this Black Adam 5. Man, that's a nice cover. The punch, if you look at real close, Black Adam punches and he draws blood on Shazam and Superman there. Damn, that's cool. It's just a cool cover. All right, so Black Adam, yeah. And that was from that series that's in that box, 12D. Look at this. This is a, who's did this cover? Mike Perkins and Mike Spicer, 1 in 25. Pretty cool cover. That was from issue 12. Oh, and this is a nice one. It's a it's Black Adam number 5 foil cover, pyramid on there. That's a 9.2. That's what they say on there. Wow, blue and gold 5. Yeah, this is the I did not have this. This was a variant cover from that series. See, as you can see, Black Adam, there was this blue and gold series. This is cover B. It looks like it's some kind of a Peacemaker cover. Pretty cool. Peacemaker's and you got that dude in the reflection. I haven't seen that yet, but I think that's his buddy that rolls with him. I haven't seen the Peacemaker yet. I know the Charlton. But who would that dude be? I don't know. All right, let's check the chat, and I'm going to show you these last 3 books. Oh, one of those was a throwback. But then I got to kind of look because I didn't get any Fantastic Four book in that little batch. That was my December batch from mycomicshop.com. So I'll need to go back on and see what my last Fantastic Four book was and see if there's any FF that I might be missing. I hope not, but let me check the chat a little bit more here. All right. Yeah, I have one. I'll have to see. Let me show you this one. This one is a 2.5. Wait, okay. Well, shit, this is a freaking 2.5. I'll be putting this one on eBay pretty soon. I just haven't put it on yet. I don't know what it would go for. I don't even know what the price is because they're just so rare. But I'll check. I got that one graded. But I buy them raw. You know, that's the thing. I like to buy them raw. I grade them myself. But all right, now the last 3 right here. Yeah, that Tracy cover is cool. Very cool. Bye Black Adam covers. This one is 18, and let me see. Okay, that's cover A. Oh, that cover 2. Oh, that is so cool. It kind of reminds me of the 70s run to an extent, or you know, the Denny O'Neill's 70s writing in the Sights of Savannah, and this is it's this lady Savannah, right? Okay, so she's the bad girl. So it's not Dr. Savannah. It's like either his daughter or some lady that's being mean, but they're pitting the captain versus the commander. So in the comics right now, in starting in issue 16, Freddy gets his powers back, and he becomes the commander for that rank is 1 rank above the captain, so that's why he calls himself the commander. And he's also got sponsorship with some evil company in this thing that's a shadow company for Savannah, of course. But that's cover A right there. So the series, the artwork kind of sucked. I'll be honest. The artwork kind of sucked in the last issue. So maybe it's better this issue. I don't know. I didn't really do much research on that. But yeah, the art was kind of crappy. But, you know, being a Shazam fan, I was just loving the read, basically. But anyway, I love that cover. That's cover B. You get a little talkie tawny down there in that cover there. So that's pretty cool. Running downstairs saying Shazam, right? And then there's the C cover, which is a Christmassy cover. And he's dragging everyone. Let's see, Darla. I don't know who he's dragging here. Oh, okay. Eugene just looks like a girl on this picture, but he's dragging the kids, and then I guess Freddie and who is that way in the background? Man, my vision is just not good. But Freddie's in the very back, but the way they're drawn here is so animated style, it's hard to tell. But yeah, that's Shazam 18. So I am eager to set cover A aside and look at that book. And I've got a lot more Shazam as well to bag and board from the modern run, like this one here, which I found number 14. This was that it had Superman Prime or Superboy Prime, whatever his name is, but dude, he was kicking ass. So they unleashed him. He was locked up in the Rock of Eternity for a while. I think after Infinite Crisis happened, or maybe it was the crisis before that, but I don't know, man. There's always a crisis when villains are on the prowl. That's for dang sure. But hey, thank you so much. Again, we got Amazing Murphinator coming in at the end, looking good. Murph, man, one of the best. I love me some Amazing Murphinator. But again, thank you all so much for joining me here for the December haul. That's about all I got to show for today. Like I said, we had this cool Back to the Future card game early in the show. We had that Big Thimble Theater Presents book, which has pretty much all the Sunday dailies or spotlights the most important dailies pre-Popeye 1929. So you get Cigars 1919 stuff and up to 1929. And then it goes into the Popeye volumes, which you got to get those. Those are on Fantagraphics. I have another one that I think it's a volume 2 in the closet it's bagged. It's got a big bag on it and everything. They have to find a giveaway time for that one coming up pretty soon or get it on the bay. But I've got another one of those like that I was gifted and I don't really need two, you know what I mean? So another good Popeye book. But there's always some good books. There's always some stuff to go through. Like I said, I'm working on I got to get bagged and boarded on this Earth Societies. These Earth Societies, I need to finish bagging and boarding these and get those get this box filed away, and then I can work on the F books, which is Flash New 52 run, and just a whole big ass thing of Firestorm, all the way from Firestorm's first appearance to I think New 52. Yeah. As I got all the way up to this. So I don't know. There may be some Firestorm I'm missing, but I've got about 2 boxes, maybe 3 of Firestorm books. So I've got Flash and Firestorm. Then after that, got about 3 or 4 boxes of Green Lantern. So I mean, the whole thing never ends, and that's just the DC and the independent stuff. The Fantastic Four stuff that'll come last because there's probably half of this collection has got Fantastic Four on it somehow or another. It's just I have every single issue. There's sure some variants I'm missing, but I have like tons of other Fantastic Fours, like tie-ins and everything. You just can't keep a Fantastic Four fan down. There's an RB Silva Stormbreakers thing cover there. All kind of good stuff. Again, check these out. The Fantagraphics, the Popeyes. I guess I'm, what do you call it? Drew Manchu filibustering. But again, thanks so much. Hey, if you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. But in the comments, let me know why. And again, I want to pray that each and every one of you, in the name of Jesus Christ, have a great, happy, Merry Christmas. Spend it with your family. Hanukkah, my Jewish brothers, my Jewish sisters, Shalom, Shabbat. Enjoy your Hanukkah and give to all you got. And man, the Kwanzaa folks too, man, you celebrate Kwanzaa, you know how it is on the native soil and the lands of Africa and how the tradition of Africa, you can bring it over here and make good food every time of the year, not only on Kwanzaa, but every day, because every day we shouldn't just celebrate Jesus Christ on Christmas. We need to celebrate the fact that Jesus Christ died on the cross for every living being on this earth. He took all that sin of man, all the sin of the earth on his own back. He died for all of us. All we got to do is believe in him, and we will have eternal life. It's going to be none like you've ever seen before, because it's going to be life eternal. Amen. God bless each and every one of you. This is the great legend. If we don't see you anymore for 2024, we may just be coming at you live in 2025. This is the great legend saying peace out. God bless.